And 4-hour waits, last-minute cancellations, lack of staff, those are just some of the issues that you've brought to our attention about COVID testing site issues in our state.
Very frustrating. ABC 27's investigative reporter Katie LaGrone digs into one state contractor behind many of these complaints. She discovers its recent list of problems with a multi-million-dollar state contract and a growing list of donations to the governor's campaign.
These are just some of the images of long lines, longer waits, and growing frustration the recent surge in demand is causing at COVID testing sites across Florida.
It's completely frustrating.
This was the scene our sister station Fox 4 in Fort Myers captured last week.
It was extremely frustrating.
William Johnston sent us video he took on his cell phone at this drive-through site in Sarasota.
There was a 4-hour wait for COVID testing.
4 hours?
Yes.
Both are operated by Nomi Health, Inc., a Utah-based healthcare company that provides COVID-19 testing at 99 sites across the state. The company admits while they expected a surge in testing demand.
You know that there's an increase in demand. I don't think we can 100% anticipate exactly what those are.
The company now making changes from hiring more people to turning this drive-through only site in Sarasota to a walk-up site.
We've had a lot of people learn on the run.
But state records show the company, which provides COVID testing in 10 states, is relatively new to Florida. Its deals here worth millions. Last February, Florida awarded the company 2 COVID contracts worth nearly $50 million. The agreements bid-free since the state hired them under the governor's emergency order. According to the state's Division of Emergency Management, Nomi was among dozens of turnkey companies it contracted with as part of its COVID-19 testing and vaccination response. But a closer look also reveals since being awarded these multi-million-dollar state gigs, Nomi and its CEO have added Florida to its political portfolio. Campaign records show months after the company was awarded its nearly $50 million in Florida contracts, Nomi donated $100,000 to a political action committee for Ron DeSantis, its CEO adding another $10,000 of his own. And in the months that followed, Nomi continued contributing to other conservative candidates and groups here.
Is this pay to play?
Pay to play means a lot of different things. It's very hard to prove.
Dr. Susan McManus is a Florida-based political analyst.
It's really hard to say, okay, well, they just gave money because they got the contract. But people who are suspicious of the process will look at it and say, okay, maybe you didn't pay and then the contracts were let, but all along you got the contract because the expectation was that you were going to pay afterwards.
A company spokesperson says they are simply engaging in its legal right to donate to the political process. He even sent us a copy of their political donation policy. A spokesperson for Governor DeSantis called any suggestion the company is bribing the governor's office is as ridiculous as it is insulting. Both the State Department of Emergency Management and the Health Department add political donations do not factor into decisions on who they contract with in any way. Vendors were selected if they could provide equipment and services, which Nomi is still trying to get down.
It doesn't seem like a good system that they have running here. I would hope that they could do better.
With more than a few bumps along the way.
We knew there would be a surge. I don't think any of us could have anticipated that it would have been as big or bigger in some areas than what we saw with Delta over the summer.
Nomi is currently hiring 1,600 people across all of its sites in Florida, virtually for all positions.